Hi Brollies, Marvin here from TechBroll.com, where we do unboxings, reviews, and sexy bureaus. So ASUS ROG recently sent me this massive packaging. I already know what's inside this, but I'm not entirely sure why it has to be this large. So I figured, why not share with you the unboxing experience? So that's what we're going to do today. With that being said, let's get into it. Alright guys, so before we open this, let's just take a look around the box so that we can check out the design. So right here in front, we have a Republic of Gamers branding or logo. And then flipping it all over at the back, we have here some certifications, safety warnings, and the most important part here is the specifications. So it looks like what we have here is the GX551Q variant with a 15.6-inch display and with a top-of-the-line AMD Ryzen 9 5900X processor. And I believe what we have here is the RTX 3080 version, but it is not stated right here. Other than that, we also have 1TB plus 1TB storage devices. I believe this gaming laptop also supports RAID configuration. And then in terms of RAM, we have 16GB of onboard memory plus expansion of 16GB. It also features Wi-Fi 6, very nice. And we have a bunch of USB ports, and what else do we have here? So it features Windows 10 64-bit and all the accessories inside, which we're going to take a look at right now. All right, so how do we do this? Okay, so let me just open the box and see what we have here and why the packaging is quite massive like this for a gaming laptop. So this is actually a gaming laptop, guys. And yeah, like I said, the packaging is quite massive for a laptop, so I assume there are a lot of items here. There you go. So upon opening the box, okay. So we actually have a massive laptop bag right here. First thing out of the box. Let me just put it aside as we take a look at the other package contents. So what else do we have here? Oh, all right. So we have an ROG Delta gaming headset right out of the box. So that's actually quite nice. So we already have a laptop bag, we also have a headset, and we have another accessory box right here. This is actually quite heavy. There you go. It has a thunder icon, so I assume this will house the power supplies or the power bricks. There you go. And lastly, we have the laptop box itself. So it is in a separate packaging. As you can see here, it is also quite heavy. Alright, so let me put it aside. There you go. And aside from that, we don't have anything here inside the box. So inside the box, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 main packaging. So let me just change my camera angle to our overhead setup so that we can take a closer look at the package contents. Alright guys, so like I said, inside the massive box, we have 4 main package contents, starting with this Republic of Gamers branded laptop bag. So it is actually quite nice. It is well padded, but let's take a look around the bag first. So right here on the front side, we have a Republic of Gamers logo, and we also have this nice design with different textures. So this one is smoother, and this one has a little bit of texture to it. So flipping it at the back so that we can check out the padding. So we have this nice soft cushion here at the lower back, and then we have 2 soft cushion here as well on the back side. We also have an ROG logo here at the center, and of course the straps here are also well padded with ROG logo, of course. We also have some support here, and here we have some hooks to put in your accessories like bottles, flashlights, and all that. Now going back in front or at the side, we have 2 pockets. And we also have this nice strap. There you go. And most importantly, inside the bag, we have some nice padded compartments. So let me just count this one. So 1, 2, 3, at least 3 different compartments inside with lots of pockets and straps. And yeah, overall, a pretty decent laptop bag, which is pretty awesome that it is already included in the package. So that's the first one inside the box. And next, we have this accessory box. But first, before that, actually, let's take a look at the ROG Delta RGB quad DAC gaming headset. So in front, we have the branding, as well as on the sides, specifications here on this side, and more features and specifications here at the back side. So let's just take a look inside the box so that we can check out this gaming headset. There you go. So upon opening the box, the first thing you'll notice is, of course, the ROG Delta. Let me just take it out of the box as we take a look at what else do we have here. So we also have this nice platform. Let me just take it out. There you go. And apparently we have another accessory box inside. There you go. And a silica gel. Alright, so inside this accessory box, before we take a look at the headset itself. Oh, alright. So wow, we actually have some replacement earpads, a different material. There you go. What else do we have here? Cable. Alright, so we have this pair of replacement earpads, which is actually made out of sort of cloth material. So if in case you don't like the included or the standard or the default leather earpads, you have that as an option. So again, we have a couple of replacement soft cloth type earpads, and then we have the removable or detachable microphone, which is also flexible, as you can tell. Aside from that, we have this cable. I guess this an extension cable, judging from the interface. So we have a USB Type-C and USB Type-A. So this is both an extension and an adapter, just in case your host device is not a USB Type-C. There you go. So aside from that, we also have, of course, our quick start guide written in different languages with some good illustrations and instructions. So let's take a closer look at the headset. There you go. Alright, wow, it actually does look quite premium, to be honest. So right here on the front side, we have this nice soft cushion. And again, this one is made out of leather or covered with a leather protection or leather material. And again, we have this cloth type earpads. Personally, I would prefer to use this instead of the leather because this one is more breathable, in my opinion, more durable, and easy to clean. So yeah, so flipping it on this side, we have this nice, I guess, space gray colorway for the ear cup, as well as the support and the headband. We also have here an ROGI logo, which I think is illuminated, judging by the translucent design. And then flipping it on this side, we have our ports. We have our buttons. So we have here our switch for the LED light, and then we also have this multi-function knob that also doubles as a button. Of course, we have our cable here, non-detachable. So I guess this one is wired only. And we have the port for the detachable microphone. So in terms of design, like I said, it does look quite premium. And in terms of the adjustment period, we also have here some notches, well-defined notches, and it also has numbers on it so that you can remember your previous setting. So we also have a nice padding here on the headband, and let's see how flexible it is. There you go. So it is definitely flexible, as you can tell. Probably more flexible than the ROG Fusion and the ROG 6 Go that I've tried before. This one is much better in terms of durability, build construction, and design. We also have a Republic of Gamers here up top on the headband. So overall, coming out of the box, I believe the ROG Delta gaming headset is a good addition for our gaming laptop inside. So we also have some ventilations, or I guess holes on it. I'm not exactly sure what this is for, but we have that. And we also have some legends on both sides so that you won't be guessing which side to put on. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the gaming headset, the ROG Delta gaming headset. Let me just put this aside. There you go. So we have here the accessory box before we take a look at the actual gaming laptop itself. There you go. So upon opening the box, we have a bunch of items right here. So like I said earlier, we have a thunder icon right here. So we have some power brick here. And we also have some different boxes, another accessory box. There you go. I'm just taking it out of the box so that we can take a look at it one by one. All right, so first things first, what do we have here? So we have this massive power brick. It is rated at around 280 watts. So I guess this is the main power source for our laptop, and it is actually quite heavy, robust, and has a thick cable, as you can tell. So this thing is certainly not portable, at least for this power brick. But the good thing here is I think we also have another power adapter right here. This one is significantly smaller and lighter. Let me just take it out of this bubble wrap. Come on, bro. There you go. So this one is rated around 100 watts and significantly slimmer, smaller, and the cable is thinner. Of course, we have the accompanying cables for these adapters. There you go. So this one is the massive one for the 280 watts, and this one is for the 100 watts. Aside from the power bricks, we also have this micro USB cable. I'm not sure what this is for, but we have that inside that accessory box. And we have a couple of boxes right here. So let's start with this larger one. There are no other signs here. Oh, all right. So this one looks like the ROG chakram. So this is actually quite nice, to be honest, that we have pretty much everything inside the massive packaging. So we have the ROG Delta gaming headset, and now we have the ROG Chakram Core gaming mouse. So here's the user manual, or I guess a quick start guide. And then we have a couple of accessories right here. We have, I guess, a switch puller inside this plastic. And I believe the ROG Chakram's switches are interchangeable or removable. We also have some replacement buttons, if I'm not mistaken. Button for the side button. There you go. And we have the ROG Chakram itself. All right, so as you can tell, what I really like about the recent or the latest peripherals from ROG is that they've become more minimalistic in terms of the design elements. It doesn't have those highly aggressive, obnoxious design with lots of unnecessary cutouts, logos, and whatnot. But this one is more minimalistic in terms of the design. As you can see, it just completely blacked out. Although, of course, we still have the ROG eye underneath it that is illuminated once this is plugged in. But out of the box, it looks really minimalist and clean in my opinion, while still having that identity of ROG with this gamery type of design, as you can tell. I hope I was able to explain that properly. It still has that gamery aesthetics that we know from ROG, but with a more minimalistic approach when it comes to the colorway and branding, I guess. So yeah, so it's good that we have the ROG Chakram gaming mouse out of the box. We have, of course, the USB plug, not gold-plated, but at least we have a Velcro strap to manage our cables. And underneath, we have the DPI adjustment, the sensors, and all the technical details. So yeah, pretty good. We have a gaming mouse and we have a gaming headset. So we also have another small accessory box right here. And we don't have anything actually in terms of labels, so let's just go straight inside the box. All right, so I think what we have here, yeah, so we have an ROG GC21 webcam. So this is actually quite nice. We even have a webcam inside the box right here. And it is not your typical webcam for laptop. It's not the built-in webcam, but instead a fully fledged webcam right here. Let's take a closer look. So this is the ROG GC21 webcam with, of course, an ROG Eye logo, the micro USB port. So I guess this cable is for this webcam, if I'm not mistaken. It only makes sense that this is for this webcam. And we have this adjustment option, and we have this We have the camera unit, and we have some sensors. So if I would have to guess, I think this also works with Windows Hello, but don't quote me on that. I'm just guessing. So we also have this platform for the webcam. So wow, that's actually quite nice. So we have webcam, we have the GC21 webcam, we have the ROG Chakram gaming mouse, and we also do have the ROG Delta gaming headset right here, and a couple of power bricks inside the packaging. So that's the reason why the box is quite massive, because we already have everything inside the box. We have a gaming headset, a gaming mouse, laptop bag, webcam. So we're pretty much good to go right out of the packaging. So that's actually quite nice. So let me just remove all of this and take a look at the gaming laptop that we have right here. Alright guys, so last but not the least, inside the packaging, we have the new ROG Zephyrus Duo 15 SE gaming laptop. So this was recently released by ASUS ROG, and now we have it here in our studio. And this is probably the most expensive and most premium package that I've unboxed here on our channel. And I just want to thank ASUS ROG for this opportunity, as well as to you guys for your support. Without you, this wouldn't even happen. And I can only dream of owning one of these, but unfortunately, I cannot afford this. But at least we get a chance to have a crack at it, right? So we have a couple of foam protection for the main packaging of the ROG Zephyrus Duo 15 SE. And as you can tell, it has its own box with a premium design on it. So we have an ROG I logo, of course. We always have to have the ROG I logo. Then we also have the Dying Light 2. Well, if I have to guess, we probably have a free game right there, but don't quote me on that. So how do we open this package? So I guess we have to flip it like so. There you go, and boom! Oh wow, this is actually quite nice. Once you open the box, the laptop does lift up. I'm not sure if you can see that from our overhead camera, but it does flip at an angle, as you can tell, for a better unboxing experience. So let me just take out the laptop out of the box and see if we do have other accessories here. Yeah, we do. So we have another accessory box. And aside from that, what else do we have here? It looks like we have some compartment right here. Yep. There you go. And I guess that's about it. So let me just remove this box and take a closer look at the ASUS ROG Zephyrus Duo 15 SE. Like I said, I can only dream of having this gaming laptop, but at least I get to experience unboxing it, right? So we have a nice, I guess, silicone or rubber palm rest or wrist rest with a Republic of Gamers branding here. And it is actually quite heavy, to be honest, for a palm rest. So if I'm going to own this, I'm not going to bring that anywhere with me. So we have an accessory box with a typical ROG design or decals right here. And inside this, I believe we have the paperwork. Yeah, I guessed it correctly. So we have a few items. Of course, we have our usual ASUS warranty card. And then we have our user manual or quick start guide right here with good illustrations and easy to understand instructions written in just English language. And we also have this, sort of aftermarket support leaflet, so that you won't be guessing where to go, where to look at in terms of support and aftermarket information. Unfortunately, we don't have ROG stickers that I'm used to, but there you have it. So let's take a closer look at the ROG Zephyrus Duo 15 SE. I'm just going to put my camera a little bit further down so that we can have a closer look on this laptop. Alright, so before we crack this open, let's talk about the key features here quickly. So we have an active aerodynamic system plus cooling. So I guess that will be for the cooling system of this laptop. And it looks like what we have here is the variant for content creators, because the ASUS ROG Zephyrus Duo 15 SE actually comes in two variants. The first one is the 4K 120Hz with adaptive sync for creators like myself. So that will be high resolution as well as a decent high refresh rate 120Hz. And I believe the other variant is for gamers, which has a lower resolution of Full HD but 300Hz high refresh rate. In my opinion, if I would be the one buying this laptop, I'll take the 4K 120Hz any time of the day because I will need my 4K resolution for video editing and photo editing. And of course, I'm also happy with 120Hz refresh rate for gaming. I'm quite satisfied with that. And the visual quality is much more important to me than high refresh rate. So moving on, we also have ProArt True Color technology, which means you should be expecting good color accuracy with this laptop. And we also have liquid metal thermal compound. So I guess that will be for the cooling solution as well for the chips inside this laptop. We also have high capacity battery, 90 watt hour. Type-C charging. So that's actually quite convenient just in case you don't want to use the massive power brick. There you go. So we also have Dolby Atmos, Crystal Surround Sound, and a bunch of other features here. So for streamers, content creators, and gamers, we have a secondary screen, and that is actually the main selling point of this gaming laptop. Alright guys, so let's talk about the design instruction for our first impressions. So right here, we have some nice texture, splitted by this diagonal design. And right here, we have a smoother surface with an ROG logo right here. I'm not sure if it does illuminate, but it is definitely shiny as you can see here. We also have a couple of vents right here and a subtle Republic of Gamers branding on the side. There you go. So let's flip it at the other side so that we can check out the design here at the bottom. There you go. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rubber feet to make this thing stay in place. But I don't think that would be a problem since this laptop is quite heavy. So having this stay in place should be a piece of cake for this laptop. Alright, so we have a couple of ventilations right here. Another ventilation right here if I'm not mistaken. Yes. And then we also have some holes right here. I think this one is for the speakers but can also serve as ventilation. We have some Republic of Gamers logo right here. A bunch of certifications, technical details, and other information. So in terms of the design here at the bottom, we still have that, patented ROG design element. Alright, so flipping it on the back side, there you go. We have a couple of ventilations on both sides. And then we have our input and output ports. So we have an Ethernet port, a USB Type-A port, and an HDMI port. And that's pretty much it when it comes to the input and output ports at the back side. Because most of the input and output ports are located, I think, at the sides. There you go. So right here, we have a ventilation. And then we have a USB Type-C port right here that apparently supports display port. And then 2 USB Type-A port as you can see there. And then flipping it all over at the other side, we have another ventilation right here. Come on, bro, focus. There you go. And then we have a few ports right here. I guess it looks like we have a micro SD card port, which is quite awesome and valuable for us content creators. And then we have our DC power port and we have our headphone jack. So yeah, you can power this up using this DC port or the USB Type-C port. That's why we have the 2 different power adapters inside the packaging. So if you want to dock this on your station, you can use the 280 watts power supply. And if you want to bring this along with you on the go, you can use the USB Type-C power adapter that is smaller, lighter, and is more portable. So let's crack this open so that we can check out the design or interior design of the ASUS ROG Zephyrus Duo SE. Alright, so we have a nice protection right here, which is pretty standard for any laptops. And we have the secondary display right here. Let me just close it again to get that first time experience opening this without the cover. There you go. Wow. All right. So this secondary display actually does flip out. And it's actually quite trippy, to be honest. And kind of scary at the same time. It's actually quite trippy and kind of scary because I feel like this part right here will get in contact with the display, but of course it doesn't. There you go. So yeah, that's actually a good design, a step forward towards the future in terms of gaming laptop design. A very innovative feature. I've seen that design from other laptops, I think, from ASUS as well, but I'm not sure if it is exactly the same flip out design like this. But we have a secondary display, there you go, that you can use for example, if you're video editing, you can place your timeline right here. And if you're a gamer, if you're gaming, you can also utilize the secondary screen for games that actually does support this feature. So we have this nice anti-glare finish or matte finish to it. And the main display also does have some sort of anti-glare finish as well. There you go. So again, what we have here is the 4K 120Hz display variant. And of course, we don't have a webcam here for that slim bezels. And that's not a problem because we have an external webcam that comes with the package. Alright, so here we also have the keyboard and trackpad combo. So we have this keyboard with a proper ANSI standard layout except for this rather small dedicated arrow keys, but at least we have dedicated arrow keys, which is quite important for a laptop. And yeah, we have this nice keyboard with nice tactile feedback and substantial travel distance. We also have this trackpad that I think also doubles as a numpad, judging by this icon right here. So I guess if you press this, it will turn into a calculator or a numpad with dedicated mouse left and right clickers. And we also have some shortcuts right here, and of course our power button. But what really impresses me the most is of course the secondary display right here. We'll test that out on our full review on what applications, what games does support this type of design and secondary feature. So here we also have a few stickers, Ryzen 9, 8 cores, overclock, and the GeForce RTX. Usually the stickers are located here on the surface of the laptop, but since we don't have any space here, they've decided to just put it here on the display, which I'm really not a fan of, but it is what it is. And we also have ROG Zephyrus subtle branding here on the center of the display or the center of the bezel here. And it looks like we have some pattern right here. At first I thought this would be a speaker grill, but it is not. And we also have some holes here. Not sure if that will be for the microphone, but most certainly so. So yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to our unboxing experience. The design and construction is really good. For the construction, it is made out of combination of plastic and metal. And yeah. And there you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. I enjoyed unboxing this with you, and I hope you do too, or at least you find this video interesting. As you can tell, this is not a video review, and this is not also a sponsored video. This is just me sharing with you the unboxing experience. With that said, I'll post my full review once available on our website at techbroll.com. Huge thanks to ASUS ROG for sending this in and for the opportunity to share with you the unboxing experience of the ASUS Zephyrus Duo 15SE. For now, thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you like this, and see you next time. Have a great day, guys. You're awesome.